Hopefully I didn't mess that up. Because we are now good to go. Mariners versus the Astros. Yeah, we're all set up. Sweet. Mariners looking to get back into it after losing last night to the Houston Astros 9-2. Bit of a laugher, unfortunately. But Mariners win today. It's like nothing ever happened. Also, if the Mariners win one more game, it'll be a winning road trip altogether, which is really something you're looking for. Emerson Hancock on the mound today for the Seattle Mariners. Gusto, I believe is his name, on the mound for the Houston Astros. Let's see here. What's his first name? Ryan Gusto, 6'4", 26 years old, 3-2 record, 11 starts on the year so far, 4.65 ERA, and 31 innings pitched. At least it's 11 starts, or is he an opener today? Let's go to his season stats. He started 5 games. Okay. But he's been in 11 games. So he's a starter and a reliever. First pitch here in about 1 minute. Looks like it's giveaway day as the Astros take the field. 6th ever Major League start for Ryan Gusto. Mariners looking to get the offense going. Julio was scratching yesterday's lineup, but he's back in it, batting third in center field as my stream goes down. So bear with me here. Hopefully this works, because if it goes down, I'm not going to be very pleased. It's all frozen up, but it's playing audio. There we go. Hopefully everything's fine now, on my end at least. So I'll upload some of the highlights from the White Sox series, but I will get there as soon as I can. I've been a little bit busy and it's a little bit lazy, but it is what it is. It goes down. Like what's okay? Stream used to this. Apologies for the delays, guys. And we are underway. The first pitch to J.P. Crawford is in there for a strike. Fastball misses. Fastball finds the zone. Finally got a broadcast going for the game that works properly. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul, 95. On the outside part of the plate, no balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Followed by Jorge Polanco DHing and J-Rod in center field. Then Cal batting cleanup, Randy Rosarena in left, Rowdy Tellez at first. And then Leo Taveras in right, Mastroboni batting 8th, and Ben Williamson in batting 9th. The 0-2. Another foul ball, 96 on the outer part of the plate. Ryan Gusto, the pitcher on the mound for the Astros, making his 12th appearance, sixth ever Major League start. So he's played a little bit of both roles of reliever and starter. The 0-2 is in there for strike 3 called. First out comes by way of the K. The cutter gets J.P. Crawford looking, and there is 1 out here in the ballgame. Here comes Jorge Polanco, the quote-unquote switch hitter for the Mariners. It's kind of difficult to say he's a switch hitter because he's having trouble batting from his right side, so he only bats lefty. First pitch to him is outside for ball 1. Polanco started off really, really hot this year and is severely slowed down, mostly due to probably minor injury-related reasons, as the 1-0 pitch is grounded foul. Curveball at the knees. Gets spoiled. Polanco batting .291 in the year so far, but only .167 this month. And 23 days of the month. Former American League Player of the Week in the late stages of April. A 1-1 to Polanco in there for a strike. Fastball in the lower outside corner. Polanco down in a 1-2 count. 1 out here in the top of the first. The 1-2. Outside. Fastball misses away. Tried to get Polanco to expand the zone. Doesn't bite. Count is now even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Polanco. Polanco's been nowhere near as good on the road as he has been back at home at T-Mobile Park, and it's the numbers are stark. Almost 100 batting average difference, and 6 more home runs and over 10 RBI. The 2-2 is fouled away. 97 is spoiled. Two to Polanco is downstairs, goes to the backstop. Count now draws full. After falling behind 0-2. He didn't fall behind 0-2. My mistake. After falling behind 1-2, I should say, Polanco now battled back and draw the count full. Would like to see him work a walk here if possible. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. The cutter downstairs gets Polanco swinging. 2 strikeouts on the day for Ryan Gusto. 2 down. I'm doing to move these a little more out. So 2 outs here in the top of the first, and here comes Julio. Didn't play in last night's game, was a late scratch, and the first pitch to Julio pops it up on the right side of the infield. Christian Walker calls everybody off at first base, and he makes the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning to start the ball game for Ryan Gusto. We go to the bottom of the first. No score in Houston. What's going on, guys? Hey, good to see you guys both at the same time. What's going on, Sam? What's going on, Toast? Glad you're back. Appreciate it. Been kind of been on and off with the streams a little bit lately because, you know, sometimes I do get a tad bit busy. I know I had to do this one today because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do the next 2 games after this, but I will be able to do most of the next homestand. I think. We'll see. Try to do this as often as possible. Scheduling is kind of an issue, but it is what it is. So I guess whoa. I still got some highlights to post up on the YouTube Shorts and maybe the TikTok because of I just haven't gotten around to it lately. Also, aren't the Knicks and Pacers playing? I think they're playing. Oh, they are. I'll keep my eyes on that game. So here we are on the bottom of the first inning. Astros coming up first time. Jeremy Pena, Isaac Paredes, and Jose Altuve will be seen at the very least. Yainer Diaz batting cleanup, doing the catching. Christian Walker at first. Victor Caratini batting 6th. Jake Myers in center field batting 7th. Cam Smith right field batting 8th. And Mauricio Dubon rounding out the 9 at second base. And here comes Jeremy Pena, who was hit by a pitch twice in last night's game. And Emerson Hancock will be the pitcher on the mound for the Mariners today. 1-2 record of the year so far. This is going to be his 8th start, 6.21 ERA, which is kind of skewed after his first start against the Tigers of the year. 25 strikeouts, 12 walks. First pitch to Pena is swung on, fouled away. 95 on the outer edge for strike 1. Astros now, I believe, 2.5 games behind the Mariners in the American League West. After winning yesterday, Mariners want to win the game to get back to 3.5 games above. And the 0-1 is just outside for a ball. One to Pena. Just downstairs. Fastball misses. You know, it's going to be one of those Friday nights. Those Friday nights at the hotel tonight. You hate to see it, man. You got this, though, I promise. You will be perfectly fine. You'll make it. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Slider. Down and away. Gets Jeremy Pena chasing. It's 2-2. Jeremy Pena, the all-star shortstop for the Houston Astros, in a 2-2 count, leading off the bottom of the first, and the 2-2. Changeup skips in the dirt. Count now draws full. Full count to the first batter of the ball game for the Mariners. Or for the Astros, I guess you could say. Isaac Paredes on deck. I think. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 call. Just missed a little bit inside, but Hancock gets the call, and Pena is down looking for out number 1. It looked to be just in and off the plate, but you'll take that nonetheless, a four-seamer. Here comes Isaac Paredes, third baseman acquired in a trade with the Cubs. First pitch misses down and away. Check over to first base. He does not offer. Yeah, I don't know when they're going to dump Solano, but yeah, I feel like they're going to wait until Rayleigh comes back. The 1-0 is outside. Mariners in the Royals one, that'll make it slide down easier, I'm sure. But yeah, Solano, he's got to go. It's time. The experiment was cool while it lasted, I guess. 2-0 is in center field. Gives way to Taveras, and he makes the catch. So Isaac Paredes flies out to the right fielder Taveras. And here comes Jose Altuve. Had a really good day yesterday. Homered twice in an Astros 9-2 win. He's playing left field today. (1870th career game for Jose Altuve. It takes a first pitch, catches the inside corner for a strike. The Red Sox already smoked Baltimore. They did, and it's a doubleheader today. So they're playing again right now, if I'm not mistaken. And the 0-1 misses. Fastball misses outside. Count evens at 1-1 to the left fielder Altuve. Position that you think for a guy like him wouldn't be his strong suit. And so far it's kind of proven to be the case, but I guess we're trying to keep his longevity. The 1-1 is on the outside corner for a strike. Looks like it just may have missed, but the umpire gives Hancock the call. It's 1-2. I'll take that nonetheless. Altuve batting .243 on the year up to this point. And the 1-2 to Altuve. Swinging on the line drive into right field for a base hit right in front of Taveras, and a 2-out single for Altuve keeps the inning alive for the Astros. Fastball middle out, and Altuve didn't miss it. (19-5). Oh, the game still got postponed? Yeah, 19-5 was crazy. First pitch to Yainer Diaz is off the plate, slider away. But yeah, the Red Sox had 13 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Insanity. Looks like something's going on. Umpire's calling for someone put a baseball in the field. Someone must have thrown a baseball in the field. Yeah, someone threw a ball into left field. Ball boy goes and picks it up, and we're good to resume play. Royals already got a run. Nice. Who are they playing? I just checked, but I think they were playing the Twins, if I'm not mistaken. 1-0 to Yainer Diaz. Slider misses well away. 2 balls, no strikes to the catcher. Batting in the cleanup spot today. At least I believe he's catching. Altuve takes his lead. The 2-0 pitch is grounded to J.P. Crawford. Goes the short way into second base, and that is going to retire the side. Astros get a hit, but leaves them at stranded. We go to the top of the second. No score here in Houston. Oh, wow. I guess Ronald Acuna Jr. is back in the lineup for the Braves, and the first pitch that he saw went yard. Good for him. So here on the top of the second inning, we were scoreless here in Houston. Cal Raleigh going to be leading off for the Seattle Mariners. Game number 2 of a 4-game set. Ryan Gusto back on the mound for the Astros. Got 2 strikeouts in the first inning. on a relatively quick 1-2-3. Got to start getting some lengthy at-bats against guys like this who have kind of struggled overall this season. Gusto posting a over 4 ERA up to this point, and in starter roles and reliever roles. Here comes Cal Raleigh batting from the left side. And the first pitch is just missing inside. Curveball misses. Good take by Cal. It's 1-0. The 1-0 to Cal. At the knees for a strike. Cutter clips the bottom rail of the strike zone. Count now evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. It's 1-2 now. Cal Raleigh, one of the top players, the leading players in home runs in all of baseball right now. Tied for second or third, if I'm not mistaken, with 16 home runs, I believe, up to this point so far. One of the Mariners' best players, if not the best player on the team right now, in the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. The cutter down and inside gets Cal swinging. It's the third strikeout by the Mariners today. It comes with 1 out in the top of the second. Cal didn't seem too pleased about that strikeout. Kind of wants that one back. And here comes Randy Arozarena batting in the 5 hole and cleanup, or not cleanup, but in left field, I should trying to say. The first pitch is well inside, nearly hits him. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Did he go? Is called a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Randy Arozarena. 6 homers on the year so far. His most recent one came in the San Diego Padres series, the final game of that road series against the Padres. Mariners ended up sweeping them. And the 1-1. Swinging a fly ball to center field. Jake Myers has a beat on it, makes the catch, 2 down. Looks like Randy was a little bit early on it. Way too many Ks, 15 yesterday. Is Edgar still the batting coach? Yeah, he is. But the player, it's at the end of the day, the players are the ones swinging and missing. Here comes Rowdy Tellez, first baseman for today. Had an RBI single yesterday to give the Mariners an early 1-0 lead. First pitch to him is down and away. The changeup misses. Or down and in, sorry. But Edgar is still the batting coach and at least the hitting, one of like the hitting coach assistants. Kevin Seitzer, I believe, is the primary hitting coach. But Edgar helps. The 1-0 in there for a strike. And I guess it skipped ahead on me, and Rowdy grounded out. So we go to the bottom of the second. You love streaming services. It's tied up. We're still scoreless. Let's do some scoreboard watching here around the league. Ooh, the White Sox have the bases loaded against the Rangers. Would love to see the Rangers lose to the White Sox. Alrighty. Here we are in the bottom of the second inning. We are currently scoreless. Only hit of the ball game coming off on a Jose Altuve 2-out single is the first pitch. Catches the lower outside corner for a strike to the first baseman Christian Walker. Leading off here at the bottom of the second. First year as an Astro, was a Diamondback for a long time. The 0-1 to Christian Walker is lined in left field. But Ben Williamson has it cleanly. Throws on a first in time. Route number 1. They turn off the internet right when I answered my question. Yeah, Edgar Martinez is still working for the Mariners. He's not their outright hitting coach. Kevin Seitzer is, if I'm not mistaken. But Edgar is there to help out. He does travel with the team, I'm pretty sure. He's like a special assistant to the hitting coach or something along those lines. But, yeah. Edgar, I'm sure, has been a big help. And here comes Victor Caratini. First pitch to him is well outside. A fastball misses away. And the 1-0. Slider gets the call in the outside corner. Looks like it may have just missed, but Hancock gets the call. Caratini the DH with Yainer Diaz catching. The 1-1. Up and away. Caratini gets back ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the coach now is a bit confused. Thank you, of course, man. But it's always good to have... Seitzer's been doing pretty good. Kevin Seitzer, he's been an excellent coach. So far. Team's starting to slow down a little bit, but hopefully we can get back into it. And the 2-1 pitch is fouled away. 96. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Swing on a ground ball, fielded by Tellez on the backhand, throws onto first in time to back to Emerson Hancock. And Caratini's retired for the second out. Good play by Tellez. Tellez kind of had to roam out to his left a little bit very quickly and backhand it. Able to keep his feet. Set himself, throws the flip to Hancock, and Hancock steps on the bag in time. So good range by righty Tellez there. Here's Jake Myers, center fielder. First pitch, well inside. So 1 ball, no strikes to Jake Myers. 3 home runs, 16 RBI on the year so far. Batting .304, however, in 49 games. Today's game number 50. The 1-0 is fouled away. And the 1-1. Outside fastball misses down and away. Jake Myers not ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. I gotta get a soundboard. You know what? I just thought of that idea. I'm trying to think of something new things to do as the 2-1 pitch is fouled right back into the dirt. Count now evens up. Get some sound effects going for certain moments. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. And the 2-2 to Myers. Down and away. Changeup misses that time. Count now draws full for Jake Myers. And payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Hancock puts the gas right by him. 97 elevated. Jake Myers is down swinging. We go to the top of the third. We are scoreless in Houston. It's going to be 7, 8, and 9 coming up. For the Mariners. Excuse me. So it'll be Taveras, Mastrobuoni, and Williamson. Dude, the game coming back on scared the hell out of me there for a moment. So here comes the right fielder, Leody Taveras, batting in the 7th spot today. Got his first home run as a Mariner in Game 3 of the White Sox series, which put the Mariners ahead. And the first pitch is smoked to right, and Taveras has left the yard. Right on cue, and the Mariners lead at 1-0. And middle fastball, and Taveras did not miss it. That's a start. Taveras having played here plenty of times as a member of the Rangers. Oh, yeah. 93 down the middle. And it was... And I'm listening to the Astros broadcast because that's what was happening on the stream I'm watching. And after that, you can hear Aaron Goldsmith in the background. The first pitch, Mastrobuoni's outside. You can hear Goldie's call in the other booth because they're right next to each other, which I think is absolutely hilarious. And the one of the Mastrobuoni is in there for a strike. Curveball drops in there. The 1-1. Outside. Changeup misses that time. Miles thought about it, laid off though. Mastrobuoni now ahead, 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. Cutter misses inside. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Miles Mastrobuoni. Good count. Miles batting in the 8th hole, playing second base today. Williamson on deck. And the 3-1 pitch. Outside for ball 4. Not an easy take for Miles Mastrobuoni. It wasn't even close. Fastball misses in the other batter's box. And Mastrobuoni is aboard. Brings up Ben Williamson with a man on first. And nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. His 32nd Major League game, made his Major League debut in Cincinnati. Ben Williamson in mid-April. The first pitch to Ben is fouled away. 90 miles per hour cutter. Middle outside part of the plate. Like 10 minutes long. Yes, we got a run. Yeah. A Leody Taveras first pitch solo home run to open up the top of the 3rd inning here. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul 94. A little bit higher that time, but relatively same spot. 0-2 now to Ben Williamson. And the 0-2 to Ben Williamson. Outside, try to get him with a sweeper, down and away. Williamson is starting to be known for chasing those outside, down and away sweepers to him. Was able to lay off that one. It's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Stopping play by Dubon. Throws the second one to first. Double play. A diving stop by Mauricio Dubon at second base. Flipped it over to second base for 1. And on to second in time. 2 outs. It was a hard hit ball by the sound of it. Just couldn't get past Dubon. The lineup card now turns over for J.P. Crawford. And beats him by about a half step, maybe a quarter step even. Here comes the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch is shot up the middle for a base hit. J.P. Crawford is aboard. Would have been nice had the double play not been turned, but it's a hit nonetheless. And here comes Jorge Polanco. Here comes Polanco after a mound visit from the catcher Yainer Diaz to talk to Ryan Gusto. Would have been a very different circumstance had that double play not been turned, or if it was a little bit more to the left, then Ben Williamson might have gotten aboard on the hit. And J.P. Crawford would have singled and possibly had an RBI. So now we're all set to play now after the mound visit. Jorge Polanco at the dish right now. Struck out his last time up. Looking to drive one here would be nice. First pitch to Polanco. Curveball downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. The DH today. Designated hitter Jorge Polanco. Just been his big role most of the year. We actually re-signed him to play third base, but some nagging injuries have been really bugging him lately, so he can only really bat from his left side and play DH. Julio Rodriguez on deck as JP takes his lead at first. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. Curveball that time over the middle of the plate. My dog is freaking out downstairs. I don't know what the hell his problem is. 1 ball, 1 strike to Polanco. Oh, because my little sister's friends are over. That's why. And the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball foul. Curveball over the plate this time. I'm going to close my door. 1 second. We're back. 1-0 lead, top of the 3rd inning. 1 on, 2 outs. Check over back to first base is not in time. J.P. Crawford is back there safely. JP takes his lead at first. And the 1-2 to Polanco. Swing and a miss. Change up. Gets him swinging on the lower outside corner. But the Mariners get a run on a Leody Taveras no doubt solo shot. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Mariners up 1-0. Let's do some scoreboard watching. Yankees up 1-0 over the Rockies, so that's going to be a matchup of all time. White Sox up on the Rangers 3-0. That's always fun. Dodgers Mets in a rain delay right now. Top of the third, 2-1 and 2 outs. And Padres Braves are locked up at 1 apiece in the bottom of the sixth in Atlanta. And Tigers are losing to the Guardians 2-1 currently. And the Rays are up 3-0 over the Blue Jays. And the Giants are up 3-0 over the Nationals on top of the eighth with the bases loaded. Oh, yeah. Still got more games. Hold on. Brewers are tied with the Pirates 2-2. Reds are up on the Cubs 6-2. And I believe that's it. Cardinals and Diamondbacks were are deadlocked at 0. Here we are in the bottom of the third inning. Mariners lead 1-0 after a Leody Taveras solo home run. And here comes Cam Smith, the right fielder, rookie right fielder. First pitch is fouled away at 95. And the 0-1 to Cam Smith. Swinging a foul ball. Change up that time, a little bit slower. No balls, 2 strikes quickly to Cam Smith. Tigers and Indians gonna beat each other up. I don't. Hey, I'll say it too. I can't lie, but when talking about them officially, I will have to call them the Guardians. You know, 2 very good ball clubs in the American League Central, though. And the 0-2 to Cam Smith is fouled away. Backdoor slider kind of scared him a little bit. Able to get a piece of it though. It's Star Wars night apparently at Daikin Park in Houston, or just I guess it's all weekend. And the 0-2 slider down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Cam Smith. That's really cool. He's showing a fan in the stands dressed as Darth Vader. And the 1-2 is grounded right to Ben Williamson. Bobbles it, stays with it, throws onto first in time for the first out. Good play to stay with it by Ben Williamson. A little bit of a hot shot there. And here comes Mauricio Dubon, the 9-hole hitter. Turned the impressive double play back in the top half of the third. First pitch to Dubon just misses a little up and away. It's ball 1. See that wokey woke BS? You know, it is what it is. At this point, you know, history speaks for itself. The 1-0 is fouled away, 95. So 1 ball and 1 strike to the second baseman, Dubon. And the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball right to J.P. Crawford. Fields it cleanly onto first in time. So 2 outs here now in the bottom of the third, and the lineup card now turns over for Jeremy Pena. Hit by pitch twice in last night's game. That comes up for the second time he's struck out. His first time he got caught looking. Okay, everyone done checking in. Can I make my dinner now? Yes, you can make your dinner now. I think you might be able to. I mean, I'd say so. The first pitch to Pena is fouled off his leg. No balls and a strike. It's just a busy day at your hotel, Sam. It is, and you know, that sucks. And the 0-1 to Pena. Ooh, that hit him. And it hits him in the elbow. And Jeremy Pena's going to get first base on the 2-out hit by pitch. Third hit by pitch in as many games. Or in 2 games, I should say. Not in as many games. Sinker kind of ran up and inside on Jeremy Pena, hit him right in the elbow guard. Hopefully he's all right. And looks like it may have gotten a piece of Cal, too, so the umpire's asking if he's okay, giving him a little bit of time. And here comes Isaac Paredes. He flew out his first time up to Leody Taveras with 2 outs here and 1 on in the bottom of the third. Check over to first base, not in time. How's Native Americans wants the Indians and Redskins back? I've heard stuff like that. Not sure if it's 100% true or not, but I have heard rumors. First pitch to Paredes, just misses downstairs, sinker that time. 1 ball, no strikes to Isaac Paredes. Paredes acquired in a trade from the Cubs, which at least I'm pretty I've out of the Rays. It was the Cubs. Move some guys around. In the Kyle Tucker deal. And the 1-0. On the outside corner, strike 1. 4-seamer clips the corner. Shoosh. That time at 95. And the 1-1. Downstairs skips in the dirt, but Cal Riley's able to keep it in front of him. Good play by Cal to keep the runner at first. In the speedy Jeremy Pena, it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Jeremy Pena, that was his 8th hit by pitch earlier. Now ties him with Randy Arozarena for the most in Major League Baseball. The 2-1. Just misses high. Fastball misses upstairs. Now it's 3 balls and 1 strike to Isaac Paredes, the third baseman. Jose Altuve on deck. That's not the guy you really want to come up in a spot like this. Should Paredes reach. 3-1, pitcher steps off. (3-1). Swinging a drive to left field, and it is gone. Isaac Paredes gives the Astros the lead with 1 swing, and it comes with 2 outs. It's 2-1 Astros. That's good for my fantasy team, but not for my actual team. (3-1) pitch, sinker on the inside part of the plate, and was able to pull it beautifully. So 2-out run production has been a problem against the Mariners. Here comes Jose Altuve with the first pitch fastball in there for a strike. And the 0-1 is swung out to left field. Randy Arozarena coming on quickly, and it's going to drop between Crawford and Arozarena. Now Altuve's aboard for the second time. And Yainer Diaz takes a first pitch strike. Astros now lead 2-1, after a Isaac Paredes 2-run home run. And now Yainer's up with 2 outs and 1 on Jose Altuve. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. A late swing on 95. Yainer Diaz quickly in an 0-2 hole. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Did he go around? Yes, he did. So a strikeout for Yainer Diaz, but The Astros strike. We go to the top of the fourth. Mariners now trailing 2-1. Hit by pitch and a home run. Things you really, really hate to see. You're doing it to yourselves. Trying to think who's up next for the Mariners. I believe it's going to be Julio, Randy. No, Julio, Cal, and Randy. Hopefully we can get another run to tie this ball game up. And the first pitch to Julio. Swinging a foul straight back. A sweeper just off the plate. No balls, one strike. Gusto now with a 2-1 lead to work with here. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul. So far, Julio's seen 3 pitches today so far. He's swung at all 3. Finds himself in an 0-2 hole here in the top of the 4th inning with nobody on. Leading off. Cal Raleigh on deck. And Julio calls for time as Gusto was in his set. I fixed my dinner, whole chicken thigh, Kaiser bun, grilled broccoli with Caesar parm. Seasoned breadcrumbs on the side. Boysenberry lemonade to drink. Julio behind 0-2 to Ryan Gusto in the 0-2. Down and away. Cutter misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes. First pitch that Julio saw that he did not offer at. One, two. Swinging a fly ball to right field, going foul. One, two, once again to Julio. Is fouled away 95, just a bit upstairs, but Julio fouls it away. Astros have a 2-1 lead after EACH Tridents hit a 2-run home run. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Mariners now looking to try and tie this ball game or even take the lead. The 1-2. Swinging a foul, 90 miles per hour cutter on the outside part of the plate, maybe just missing, but Julio fouls it away. Want to have those really lengthy at-bats here. Get Gusto's pitch count up and move things over to the Astros bullpen as soon as possible. 43 pitches now For the pitcher, Ryan Gusto, here in the top of the fourth with nobody out. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. The sweeper. The curveball is officially registered as. Gets Julio swinging just in and off the plate, or out and off the plate. One down. Just, but early on, it must have looked like the cutter, the way it kind of dropped in there. Julio got going way early. Here comes Cal Raleigh. Struck out his first time up. First pitch to Cal is in there for a strike. Curveball. Drops in there. The 0-1. Curveball again gets him looking. No balls, 2 strikes to Cal Raleigh. 1 outs here in the top of the fourth, nobody on. Randy Rosarena on deck. Then Rowdy Tellez, should anybody reach. And the 0-2 to Cal is way upstairs. Fastball misses up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And the 1-2 to Cal. Swinging a foul. Cutter in the lower part of the zone is able to get a piece of it. Shoot it down the right field line, foul. Cal Raleigh in a 1-2 count now. And here it comes. Swinging another foul ball, 96 that time. Bottom part of the zone. Count remains 1-2 to Cal Raleigh. 16 home runs of the year so far. Would like to see him get one today at any point. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. An indecisive swing on the curveball inside. Cal Raleigh isn't too pleased with himself about that one. 2 down. Here comes Randy Rosarena. With 2 outs, nobody on the top of the fourth. First pitch is upstairs for a ball. Fly ball should happen to hit a passing duck. Would that be a foul ball? Could be. I don't know what that would classify, though, if it actually does happen. If something actually happens during a game, what would that be? The 1-0. Swinging a line drive into left field. Fair down the line for a base hit. That's going to be extra bases for Randy Rosarena. He chugs into second base. A 2-out double for Randy Rosarena. 11th double of the year for the big fella Randy Rosarena. And here comes Rowdy Tellez, the even bigger fella. Good sound off the bat. Now the Mariners have a man in scoring position for Rowdy Tellez. Ground out his first time up. First pitch to Rowdy. Outside. Curveball looks like it may have caught the plate, but umpire disagrees. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Last time these two teams faced was a 3-game set back at home in Seattle. Mariners won that series 2-3, their first series win of the year, and the 1-0 pitch is in there. Change up. So 1 ball, 1 strike now. And the 1-1 to Rowdy. Catches the corner, a curveball on the outside corner. That time called a strike. Tellez not a big fan of it, as Tellez appears to call for time and steps back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Man in scoring position in Randy Arozarena at second base after the 2-out double. And I guess Rowdy officially calls time there. And the 1-2. Downstairs. Count now evens. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rowdy Tellez. Had an RBI single in yesterday's game, gave the Mariners an early 1-0 lead. The 2-2. Downstairs, full count now, curveball. Skips in the dirt. Leody Taveras on deck. Should Rowdy Tellez reach as Yainer Diaz goes out for a mound visit. Just walk a ball out to Ryan Gusto. Should Taveras come up, it might be a good spot for the Mariners as Taveras, the first pitch he saw of the game, he sent out for a home run, gave the Mariners an early 1-0 lead in the top of the 3rd inning. I'd like to see him get into one here again. Should he reach? Should he get an at bat or an opportunity? Full count with 2 outs here to Rowdy Tellez, top of the 4th. Randy Arozarena at second base. A little bit of a lengthy mound visit there, but we are good to continue play. Payoff pitch. Outside for ball 4. Rowdy Tellez works a 2-out walk, and the Mariners have 2 men on with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning for Leody Taveras. Ambushed the first pitch that he saw. Gave the Mariners a quick 1-0 lead. But since then, the Astros have answered back, taken the lead. Like to see Taveras maybe gap one here, maybe even send another one out, because why not? Mastrobuoni now on deck. Should Taveras reach? Batting from his left side, the switch hitting right fielder. First pitch to Taveras, misses low and in. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 to Taveras. Skips in the dirt, another curveball down and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And it went back. It went back on me. The entire stream just went backwards on me. So I guess we're back to the 1-0 pitch, which missed in the dirt. So now it's 2-0 again. Let's see if it goes back to where it was. If it does, that would actually really suck. I think we're okay. So 2 balls, no strikes to Taveras. Mastrobuoni on deck. Should Taveras reach? Keep the line moving. The 2-0. Outside 3-0. Changeup that time misses after 2 curveballs that miss down and in. Changeup misses down and outside. Tellez at first, Arozarena at second base. 3-0. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman, Dubon. Throws on to first in time, and that's going to end the inning. Well, 2 men on are stranded after 2 outs. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Astros lead it 2-1. Can't say I'm a big fan of him swinging 3-0. But if you felt like he had the green light, it was a good one to swing at, in my opinion. It was a middle cutter Unfortunately, just got on top of it. Cubbies beating the Reds. Yeah, they came back. They came back. The Reds came back. They were down pretty decently to the what do you call it? The Reds, but then they've answered in a big way. Oh, because PCA had a grand slam. Wow. Ugh. Here in the the bottom of the fourth inning, as Christian Walker leads off, takes a first pitch sweeper for a strike. And the 0-1 swinging a ground ball to short. J.P. Crawford fields it cleanly, throws on to first. In time, 1 out. Here comes Victor Caratini DHing today. Batting from his left side. I believe he is a switch hitter. And first pitch to Caratini. Misses down and away. The changeup. Astros holding on to a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning with 1 out. Mariners looking to even the series at 1 game apiece. The 1-0 pitch is popped up out to left field. Rondy Rosarena has a beat on it, makes the catch, 2 down. First pitch to Jake Myers. He steps in, is fouled away. Jake Myers open with a strikeout. The 0-1 pitch to him is grounded foul, just fouled on the third base line. Food Pantry today got a haul. 3 dozen organic, cage-free, pasture-raised eggs, farm fresh, and how much I effing love eggs, dude. You're a big fan. The 0-2. Swinging a fly ball up the middle for a base hit. Just over the glove of Miles Mastrobuoni. A 2-out single for Jake Myers. First pitch to Cam Smith misses. Slider down and away ball one. Cam Smith 0 for 1 today so far. And the 1-0. Swinging a fly ball into this left center field gap. Randy Rosarena cuts it off. Jake Myers is around second. He's going to be held at third. Cam Smith has a 2-out double, and the Astros have 2 men on in scoring position. And more 2-out hits for the Astros, especially here in the bottom of the order as Mauricio Dubon is now up to bat. Slider on the outside part of the plate, and Cam Smith is able to pull it in the left center field gap. Thankfully, Jake Myers is able to be held up at third base. The Mariners need to really get this final out here, as Cal Raleigh and Pete Woodworth come out for a mound visit. Hancock at 58 pitches here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 men on in scoring position with 2 outs. Astros scored 2 runs with 2 outs in the previous bottom inning in the bottom of the 3rd. And the Astros are threatening once again with 2 outs. Second baseman Mauricio Dubon set to go. The Mariners win one more game during this road trip. It will be, all things considered, a winning road trip. At the worst they could do would be 6-4. Currently 5-2 on the road trip. First pitch to Dubon is down and away for ball 1. But the worst this series, this homestand, sorry, dude, I can't talk sometimes. This road trip will be 500 at 5-5. In the 1-0. Swinging a fly ball to right field. Taveras going back to the track, and he makes the catch about a step shy of the warning track. And those 2 runs do not come to score. And we go to the top of the 5th. Emerson Hancock escaping some trouble. 2-1 Astros. Trying to think who's up next. I believe it's Mastroboni is up next. So it's going to be 8, 9, and 1 for the Mariners to start the top of the 5th inning. So here we are in the top of the 5th inning. About to be set to go here. Miles Mastroboni going to lead off here. Top of the 5th inning. He walked his first time up. First pitch to Mastroboni is out to left field, going back on his Altuve, and he looks and watches, and it's gone! Miles Mastroboni hits one out. goes the opposite way into the Crawford boxes, and we're tied up at 2. His first as a Mariner. Where did that come from? First pitch that he sees, going the opposite way, and I guess that's a unicorn home run. His second career home run. Mastrobuoni's got to be pleased about that one. Here comes Ben Williamson. We got a tie ball game. First pitch is in there for a strike, a sweeper to Ben Williamson. Mastrobuoni is not a power hitter by any means, but that one had just enough. It was only a home run here at Daikin Park in Houston. But we'll take it in the 0-1. Another curveball in there for a strike. 0-2 now to Ben Williamson. Mastrobuoni not a very big singles guy when he hits the ball. And the 0-2 is outside sweeper. Purpose pitch there. Williamson thought about it, but was able to lay off of it. And the 1-2. Upstairs. Two balls, two strikes. Game now tied up at 2 as Williamson calls for time. I'm just shocked that, of all people, he's the one that hit it out. But, we'll take it. It's good to see stuff like that. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Count is now full. JP Crawford on deck if the lineup card turns over. Payoff pitch to Williamson. Swinging a foul, 95. Top half of the plate. And the payoff pitch to Ben Williamson. Swinging a foul, 93 on his hands, able to get a piece of it. Spoil it, and we'll do it again. 70 pitches now for Ryan Gusto here in the top of the 5th with nobody out. Payoff pitch. Upstairs for ball 4. A great at-bat by Ben Williamson. Works a no-out walk as the lineup card turns over to JP Crawford. Here comes Josh Miller, the pitching coach, just give a talk to Ryan Gusto. So here comes JP Crawford as the lineup card turns over for the Mariners. Tied up ball game here. Now 1 on and nobody out for JP Crawford. Singled his last time up. And caught looking his first time. The first pitch to JP is outside. Game is tied up on a Miles Mastrobuoni opposite field home run. A home run that would only be a home run here at Houston. It would not be a home run in any other ballpark. And check back over to first base as Williamson is back safely. Working for the deep state. That's some good stuff, Sam. I just finally got around to reading that. That does sound like really good stuff. And the 1-0 Drops in there for a strike. A curveball at the knees. 1-1 strike to the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. The 1-1. Upstairs. Good take by J.P. Fastball misses. 2-1 strike. JP ahead, 2-1 strike. The 2-1. At the knees, cutter that time, 89 miles per hour. 2-2 strikes now. Two-two to JP. Polanco on deck. The 2-2. Swinging a foul. Curveball downstairs, able to get a piece of it as it goes into the left field seats. He's fight that monster from deep within the belly of the beast. Sheesh. Two-two again to JP. And here comes. Swinging a line drive foul. 89 mile per hour cutter at the knees that time. Able to get a piece of it, foul it off. Gusto at 77 pitches now here with the top of the fifth and nobody out with a man on. Mariners looking to add on some runs after Miles Mastrobuoni's solo home run tied things up on the first pitch of the inning. And the next pitch misses. It's 3-2. It skipped ahead a little bit, but thankfully it was a good result. As we're now in a full count to J.P. Crawford. Back-to-back full count to a batter by Ryan Gusto. Payoff pitch is popped up. Out to left field. Altuve comes in and makes the catch, and he has it. There's one away. Lengthy at-bat from J.P. Crawford, which is good from the pitching pitch count perspective, but unfortunate result. And here comes Jorge Polanco with one out and one on. Oh, here comes Joe Espada. He's going to come out and get him. Espada's going to go to his bullpen here in the top of the fifth. And we'll go to a quick break as a new pitcher comes out. Well, a lefty to face Jorge Polanco, who I'm going to be perfectly honest, he is going to get lifted for a pinch hitter in Mitch Garver in all likelihood. For the improvement I've seen in Crawford's hitting here lately. Yeah, he's been able to get on base. Doesn't have the best pop in the world, but yeah, I do like that he can get on base. I want to hear Goldie's call the Astros home run. That's still insane that Miles Mastrobuoni hit a home run. Let's do some scoreboard watching here while the pitching change is still going on. Cubbies are up 8-6 currently over the Cincinnati Reds. Brewers Pirates tied at 3 in the ninth. Blue Jays losing to the Rays 3-1. They're down to their final 3 outs. Guardians over the Tigers 3-1. Dodgers game still delayed. Padres up 2-1 over the Braves in the ninth inning. White Sox beating the Rangers 4-1. Oh, Polanco's batting from his right side on this. First pitch to Polanco shows bunt, doesn't go. So Jorge Polanco is going to stay in the game, batting from his right side for the first time, honestly, I feel like since I attended the game in Sacramento. The 1-0 pitch is skied out to left. Jeremy Pena goes out into left field grass and makes the catch. 2 away. Here comes Julio with 1 on and 2 outs now. I like the confidence, Sam. You know what? Go ahead, man. Take advantage of the opportunity. First pitch to Julio is upstairs. Slider misses up. Cal Raleigh on deck. Should Julio reach? A 1-0. Swinging a fly ball to center field. Jake Myers going back. Comes in a little bit more, and Jake Myers makes the catch, and that's going to retire the side. Well, a little bit of a lengthy inning, but Miles Mastrobuoni's solo home run ties this game at 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Game officially halfway over. I want to look up how long Mastrobuoni's been in the big leagues because he's only hit 2 career home runs. But he's been playing for a while now. Made his debut in 2022. Yeah, 3 years, and he's only hit 2 home runs in his career. So here we are in the bottom of the 5th inning, top of the order, due up for the Astros. Been there a while. I thought, yeah, he's been around for a little bit. So gonna be Pena, Paredes, and Altuve. What happened there? A little bit of a on-field issue. First pitch to Jeremy Pena is grounded foul. Jeremy Pena was hit by the pitch his last time up. Came around to score on Isai Paredes' 2-run home run, which gave the Astros the lead at the moment. Now it's all tied up 2-2 after Miles Mastrobuoni's solo home run in the Crawford boxes. The 0-1 pitch, grounded foul once again. Changeup just below the knees, gets Pena to spoil it. Emerson Hancock at 62 pitches here in the bottom of the 5th. What was past due? Oh, yeah. But he's not a power hitter by any means. That's kind of the thing. You don't expect him to hit home runs. But he did. You never know what you're going to see at the ballpark. The 0-2. Swinging a fly ball to right field. Taveras going back just a few steps shy of the track, and he makes the catch for the first out. EACH Paredes now coming up for the Astros with 1 out and nobody on. First pitch to Paredes is outside, four-seam fastball misses away. And the 1-0. In there for a strike, a changeup, slows it down. Able to catch the lower inside part of the plate. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Now he homered his last time up, as previously mentioned. The 1-1. Inside, nearly hits him. Fastball high and tight. Hancock's 3rd season in the big leagues. We had a few starts in 2023. A few more last year, and he's been a big part of this Mariners rotation so far this year, mostly due to injuries. The 2-1 is fouled away. 95 on his hands. The 2-2. Outside. Count now draws full to EACH Paredes. Jose Altuve on deck. Would like to get to him with the bases empty. Payoff pitch to Paredes. Swinging a ground ball through the left side for a base hit. Randy Rosarena's up with the ball. And EACH Paredes has a 1-out single. And Jose Altuve comes up with a man on first and 1 out. See some announcer having an accident before he didn't slip. But a mascaroni is that word that rhymes with yeah. Yeah. Here comes Cal Raleigh to talk with Emerson. Get him settled in, especially for a hot hitter in Jose Altuve. And here comes Jose Altuve. Emerson Hancock about to throw his 70th pitch. Next one that he throws. My mind works sometimes. No, I absolutely understand. No, I totally feel you, dude. Miles Mastrobuoni has a interesting name. Jose Altuve, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. You'd love one of those ground balls here, but right at one of the infielders. 1 out, 1 on the bottom of the 5th. Jose Altuve up. Victor Caratini. No. Henry Diaz on deck. First pitch, Altuve lines it in up the middle for a base hit. That's a 3-hit day for Jose Altuve. And the Astros have men on at first and second with 1 out. First pitch swinging, and it lines up the middle. A 3-hit day for Jose Altuve. Jose Altuve is starting to heat up, which is unfortunate to say the least, especially in this spot. Here comes the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Say about every time Altuve comes up to bat, tell me about it, dude. First pitch to Yainer Diaz, down and away, changeup. Cal able to keep it in front of him. And the 1-0. Swinging a pop-up. Cal Raleigh goes back into the seats, and it goes foul. So 1-1 now to Yainer Diaz. Like I said, one of those ground balls. They're right at a Mariners defender. The 1-2. Fouled away. Fastball slightly elevated. Yainer's able to foul it away. 1-2 strikes now to the catcher Diaz. The 1-2. Just missing outside. Looked like it clipped the corner. The umpire didn't agree on the virtual strike zone. It does have it as a strike. Yainer stays alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Outside 3-2. Slider tried to get him to chase, but he doesn't go around. Now, after a missed strike 3 call, it's now a full count. Christian Walker on deck. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul. At this rate, this is shaping up to be Emerson Hancock's final inning of the day, depending on how this inning goes and if he gets out of it. Payoff pitch. Inside, and it hits him. Yainer Diaz is on the elbow guard, and the bases are now loaded for Christian Walker. It was inside anyway, so it would have been a ball, but it grazes him. Mariners are going to have to get out of a bases-loaded jam. So 1 out and the bases loaded for Christian Walker. Walker does not need a hit to score a run. First pitch to Christian Walker. Outside. Changeup misses away. Nowhere to put him. You can't walk a guy. The 1-0. Swinging a fly ball to left field. Randy Rosarena going back to the track. Makes the catch to the track. The runner tags up at third. And the Astros take a 3-2 lead on a sac fly by Christian Walker. Here comes Victor Caratini. First pitch to him is upstairs. 20th RBI of the season for Christian Walker. And here comes Caratini with 2 on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Astros now take a 3-2 lead. And back and forth game so far. The 1-0. Swinging a ground ball right to J.P. Crawford. Takes it himself to second base and gets the force out. That's going to end the inning, and the Astros get another run. It's 3-2. We go to the top of the 6th. I think Hancock would have been out of it had it not been for that strike 3 call that missed. And then the fly out. So here we are to the top of the 6th inning. Can't lie, I don't remember who finished up last inning for the Mariners. I believe it was Julio, so Cal Raleigh should be on there, should open the inning. Lefty Bennett Sousa out on the mound for the Astros. Comes Cal Raleigh batting from his right side. Bennett Sousa, the lefty, on the mound for the Astros. 4, 5, and 6. So Raleigh or Rosarena, first pitch to Raleigh, swing and a miss. Slider. A little elevated. Nothing in 1 to Cal Raleigh. So Raleigh, Rosarena, and Tellez. Unless Tellez gets pinch hit for Donovan Solano, which, honestly, I don't want. And the 0-1 pitch to Cal Raleigh. Swinging a line drive to left field. Jose Altuve just lets it drop in for a base hit. A leadoff single for Cal Raleigh, and the Mariners have the leadoff man aboard. Good swing there from his right side. Able to dump it in the left field in front of Altuve. Here comes Randy Rosarena. He doubled his last time up. Came with 2 outs in the 4th. Did not come around to score. Was left stranded at second base. First pitch to Randy. Slider in there for a strike. And the 0-1 to a Rosarena. Another slider in there. Same spot. No balls, 2 strikes to Randy Rosarena. Had a couple of hits last night. It's a good day for him from a personal standpoint. Mariners lost 9-2, however, in the 0-2. Slider down and in. So Randy stays alive. Count now 1 balls, 2 strikes. Astros now to their bullpen for their first full inning. And the 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Randy Rosarena strikes out swinging a slider in the dirt. After a check swing, there's 1 away. Randy apparently could not check his swing. Yep, he just barely went around. His wrists did break. And here comes Dylan Moore to pinch hit for Rowdy Tellez. Gold Glover utility man. Had a solo home run last night to give the Mariners a early 2-0 lead, but the Mariners did not score after that. And here comes Joe Espada with a pitching change. Not sure who could be coming out of the bullpen for the Astros. It's going to be a righty, no doubt, though. Let's do some scoreboard watching here in a moment. Padres finally won a ball game. Good for them. Sean Dubin now coming out for the Astros. Top of the sixth, 1 out, 1 on. Mariners down by just a single run. First pitch to Demo. Upstairs. Dubin, one of the better relief pitchers in the Nationals bullpen, as the 1-0 pitch is outside. Sweeper misses away. Leody Taveras on deck. Should he get a chance to at bat? The 2-0 to Demo. Upstairs, now 3 balls and no strikes. Out of the pen, Dubin throws 3 straight balls. And the 3-0, the stretch. Inside, nearly hits him. Ball 4, easy take for Dylan Moore. 4-pitch walk, and the Mariners have 2 men on with 1 out for Leody Taveras. Here comes Leody Taveras batting from his left side. Hit a no-doubt solo home run after the first pitch he saw back in the 3rd inning. Gave the Mariners an early 1-0 lead. Has a chance to add on more. Maybe tied this game up. First pitch to Taveras. Drops in there for a strike, a curveball. And the 0-1 is shot into left field for a base hit in front of Altuve. And Cal Raleigh is going to go home, and he's going to be out by a mile. Cal Raleigh runs through it, and Jose Altuve throws out Cal Raleigh at home, and there's 2 outs. I don't know why Cal Raleigh had the green. I don't know if he had the green light or he ran through a stop sign, but that was a poor send nonetheless. Yeah, he did get the green light. Cal Raleigh was definitely not the fastest guy on the team, but he is thrown out at home. And here comes Miles Mastrobuoni. Turns into the bases. Instead of bases loaded with 1 out, it's now 2nd and 1st with 2 outs. As Jose Altuve gets the outfield assist. That is frustrating. Here's some Mastrobuoni. He homered his last time up, and the first pitch to him is on the inside corner for a strike curveball. Mastrobuoni 1 for 1 with a walk and a home run. Tied this game at 2-2 in the 5th. Now the Astros lead 3-2 after a Christian Walker sac fly. 0-1 to Mastrobuoni. Drops in there for a strike, another curveball. Now 0-2. Crowd's really hyped up now, especially after the outfield assist from Jose Altuve of all people. The 0-2. Inside. 3 straight curveballs, 2 of them landing in there for a strike. That one tried to get him to chase. Mastrobuoni does not. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dylan Moore at second base. Taveras at first. Dylan Moore can score from second base, especially with 2 outs. He'll be running on contact. 1-2. Pitch is grounded right to Jeremy Pena. Throws on to first in time to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Astros lead 3-2. That's frustrating, dude. Ugh, this game has been a mess. So here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jake Myers leading off, takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Emerson Hancock still out on the mound for the Mariners. And the 1-0 pitch to Myers is lined in the left field for a base hit. Randy Rosarena up with the ball. Cuts it off, and Jake Myers is leadoff single in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes Cam Smith, the right fielder. 1 on, nobody out, bottom of the 6th. Astros lead 3-2. First pitch to him is inside, sinker. Rookie right fielder. Had a double with 2 outs earlier in this ball game. Did not come around to score. The 1-0. Downstairs, changeup misses down and away. Too easy takes for Cam Smith. It's 2 balls and no strikes from Emerson Hancock. 85 pitches now for Hancock, so this is probably going to leave this inning in all likelihood, depending on how it goes. 2-0. Swinging a foul tip back into Cal Raleigh's glove. 2-1. Two-one pitch to Cam Smith. Another foul tip. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 to Cam Smith. It's taking its time. And the runner goes. A pitch is taken for a ball. Thrown to second base is in time. And Jake Myers is caught stealing. We'll take that. 1 out. And a full count now to Cam Smith. Strong throw by Cal Raleigh. Good tag by Mastroboni. Was out by a good bit. And the payoff pitch to Cam Smith is lined into right field for a base hit. Cam Smith is a 2-hit night, but he just stays at first base. No more runners advance. So 1-out base runner for the Astros in the second straight inning. And here comes the 9-hole hitter Mauricio Dubon. Jeremy Pena now on deck. Hancock about to throw his 90th pitch. Pretty healthy amount of pitches today for him. Giving up 3 runs so far. First pitch to Dubon is jammed and popped up. Dylan Moore goes on a foul ground, makes the catch, 2 away. And the lineup card now turns over to Jeremy Pena. A strikeout and a hit by pitch for him so far. And a run scored. First pitch to Pena. In there for a strike. Sweeper. Catches the outside corner. And the 0-1 to Jeremy Pena. A ground ball up the middle. Miles Mastrobuoni flips to J.P. Crawford for the force out, and that is going to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Mariners are down a run. Mariners have been putting traffic on the base paths in these later innings. But they really need to bring those around to score. And the first pitch to Ben Williamson, a swing and a miss, as Brian King, the lefty, now out on the mound for the Astros. A sweeper down and inside gets Ben Williamson to offer at it and miss. And the 0-1 to Williamson. Swinging a fly ball to center field. Jake Myers coming into the infield. Closing in, makes the catch, 1 away. On the card now turns over to J.P. Crawford. Mariners down a run with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Lineup card now turns over to J.P. Crawford. First pitch to J.P. is fouled away. And the 0-1. Upstairs, just a touch high. 1-1 strike. JP Crawford 1 for 2 with a single. 1 for 3, sorry, with a single. The 1-1. Swinging a line drive into left field for a base hit over the glove of EACH Paredes. JP Crawford has a 2-hit night. Now here comes Julio to represent the go-ahead run. Yeah, just over the head of EACH Paredes. He tried to time it just off his glove, actually, and nicked off his glove. That is a base hit for Crawford. Here comes Julio. Sorry, Polanco. I don't know why I thought Julio was still in the game. Unless they pinch him for Mitch Garver. Mitch Garver. So it's going to be Mitch Garver pinch hitting for Jorge Polanco. So 1 out, 1 on. Mitch Garver represents the go-ahead run. And Julio on deck. First pitch to Garver is a check down to first base. Not in time. Now, for officially the first pitch to Garver is a sweeper in there for a strike. The 0-1. Swinging a foul tip. Sweeper that time. It's 0-2. Garver represents the go-ahead run at the plate. JP Crawford the tying run at first. Mariners down 3-2. The 0-2. Fastball misses up and away. Relatively easy take for Garver. It's 1-2. A bit of delays. Kind of stream kind of backed up on me. It's okay, though. So 1-2. Downstairs. Sweeper. Misses low. Count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Julio Rodriguez on deck. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Elevated fastball gets Garver to chase. And there's 2 away. Now here comes Julio. So here comes Joe Espada. Come out and get a righty. Brian King's day is done. After 10 pitches, giving up a hit and getting 2 outs with a strikeout. Here comes Brian Abreu. Take a little bit of a break. As we're in the top of the 7th inning, 2 outs and 1 on. So we are in the top of the 7th inning, 2 outs now with 1 on. Julio Rodriguez set to bat. Brian Abreu pitching now for the Astros. First pitch to Julio is upstairs for ball 1. Cal Raleigh on deck should Julio reach. If not, he'll lead off the top of the 8th inning. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Slider. Top of the zone. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. The 1-1. Swinging a line drive into right field. Fair down the line for a base hit. Crawford is on his way. Julio gets to second base. Crawford rounds third. Play at the plate is not made. And this game is tied. A Julio Rodriguez RBI double gives the Mariners the tie ball game. Not the lead. What am I saying, dude? That was a mess of a call by me. My apologies, but this game is tied up. That's what we're looking for, man. Now Cal's a chance to give the Mariners the lead. I honestly thought Julio was going to go for 3. Here comes Cal batting from his left side. A man in second. Go ahead run at second. And he shoots this well to right field. And it's a gone! It's a home run for Cal Raleigh. I had to wait for it to be called fair, and the Mariners have a 5-3 lead in the 7th. 2 swings and 3 runs for the Mariners, and they take a 2-run lead here in the 7th inning. I had to wait forever for that to be called. Cal Raleigh hits his Major League tying 17th home run of the season. Was it off the foul pole? Off the foul pole. Here comes Randy. First pitch is on the corner for a strike. The 1-0 to Randy Rosarena, the 0-1, sorry. Swing and a miss at 99. Now 0-2. The 0-2 to Randy. Outside. Slider misses away. So a 3-run inning, all coming with 2 outs from the Mariners on 2 swings. The 1-2. Swinging a fly ball out to center field. Jake Myers going back as a beat on it makes the catch to retire the side. Well, that was fun. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and the Mariners now lead 5-3. What's up? Huh? Yeah, I know. Love you too. One second, I'm gonna close my door now. No, it really did. That changes the game momentously. Is that even a word? My phone just broke on me. Okay. My phone is stuck halfway between swiping pages. What the hell? And now it won't even turn off. Okay. I think my phone just broke. Yeah, my phone wouldn't even turn off. The hell is that? Momentously is a word? Hell yeah. Oh. I was trying to... Okay, the Pittsburgh Pirates just walked off the Milwaukee Brewers on a wild pitch. That's funny. So here we are in the bottom of the 7th inning. And here comes Matt Brash. Royals tied. Royals Twins tied. Going at 1, going to the bottom of the 9th. Ooh, that's always exciting. So Matt Brash is going to do the 7th inning here for the Mariners. His first appearance in quite a few days. Making his 6th appearance on the year so far. 4 2/3 innings. No ERA, 6 Ks, 2 walks. Mariners now have a 2-run lead after a Julio Rodriguez RBI double to tie the game on a Cal Raleigh 2-run home run. And the first pitch to EACH Paredes is downstairs, slider for ball 1. The 1-0 takes all the way, slider for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Actually, that was called the knuckle curve. So Paredes, Altuve, and Yainer Diaz due up for the Astros. The 1-1 in their first strike. Fastball. Paredes 2 for 3 with a single and a home run in this game so far. So, one of 3 Astros with a multi-hit game so far today. And the 1-2. Downstairs, skips away from Cal, but doesn't matter. Really bounced that slider way, overcooked it. Let go really late on it. And the 2-2 pitch to EACH Paredes. Downstairs, changeup misses that time. Count now draws full. Love to get the first out here. The first out's always the most important out, in my opinion. The payoff pitch. Swinging a foul. Sinker ran inside on him, but thankfully he swung at it. Count still remains full, though. And Paredes calls for time. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul. 97 on his hands. Payoff pitch once again. Line drive. Stopping play by Williamson. Throws onto first in time. Good play. Ben Williamson with a diving stop. Throws out Paredes. There's one away. Hot shot ground ball. Takes away a hit from EACH Paredes. And here comes Jose Altuve. The base is empty. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And the first pitch to Altuve is popped up foul. Widely held opinion. My friend, we used to be taught that it was a baseball fundamental. The 0-1. Slider misses away. Matt Brash is one of the filthiest sliders I think I've ever seen. That one started off on the outer part of the plate, on the inner part of the plate, and ended up on the outside of the plate, like in the other batter's box. And the 1-1 to Altuve. Outside. Fastball at 96 misses away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Yainer Diaz on deck. The 2-1. Swinging a ground ball. J.P. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throws on to first in time to retire Altuve. Altuve is the second out here in the 7th. Good spot to retire Altuve, especially in the late stages of the game. Mariners trying to hold on to a 2-run lead. Here comes Yainer Diaz. Comes Yainer Diaz with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch to Yainer. Swing and a miss at that filthy slider. Went all the way into the other batter's box. It's 0-1. Yainer Diaz 0 for 2 tonight so far with a fielder's choice and a hit by pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a miss again. Back to the slider. Getting Yainer to chase wildly both times. Quickly into no 2 hole. The 0-2. Outside, try to get him 3 straight times with a slider. That time a little higher up. But still way off the plate. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Checks his swing. Didn't go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The slider. 4 straight sliders to Yainer Diaz. 2 swings, 2 takes. And a 2-2 count. In the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. The 2-2. Outside again. 5 straight sliders. Works the count full to Yainer Diaz. I feel like he would have thrown him a fastball at this point by now. After so many sliders that you got to go to it eventually, but who knows? Tying run is on deck. The 3-2. Downstairs, ball 4. After falling behind 0-2, Yainer Diaz works a walk after 6 straight sliders. And it brings the tying run to the plate in Victor Caratini. Sorry, Christian Walker. Cal Raleigh out for a mound visit. Mariners looking to escape the 7th inning clean. Tying run is at the plate, and Christian Walker had a sacrifice fly his last time up. Gave the Astros a 3-2 lead in that moment. A lot of the Astros outs have come with 2 outs. I believe all of them have, actually. First pitch to Christian Walker is outside. Slider misses away. Walker 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. 1 on, 2 outs. The 0-1-0. Outside again is another slider. 2 balls, no strikes to Christian Walker. You don't want to give the Astros much leeway here. The 2-0. Swinging a ground ball. Williamson has it in foul territory. Charges, throws in time to get Christian Walker to retire the side. A great play by Ben Williamson to stay with it. And a man is stranded. We go to the top of the 8th. Mariners still lead 5-3. That was a tricky play by Williamson. Is able to stay with it the whole time and get Christian Walker out by about a step. France hit a 2-run home run. Twins win 3-2. Dude, Ty France? Oh, I love Ty France. You know what? Okay, even though it was against your Royals, Sam, I got to say that I am very happy that Ty France hit a walk-off home run because Ty France was a really cool Mariner. Sorry, man. I'm going to watch it because Ty France, we love Ty France. He just had a bad year with us last year, and we ended up DFAing him, which was really, really, like, honestly, one of one of those situations where I actually like felt extremely bad for him because he was such a pivotal player in our playoff run too. You know what? I'm okay with that. Wow, the White Sox beat the Texas Rangers. Rangers have lost their 5th straight game, which is ideal. And the Angels march into 3rd place in the AL West. That's actually very ideal. Rockies, don't look now, but the Rockies are currently ahead of the Yankees in the 7th inning. Here we go to the top of the 8th inning. Mariners lead 5-3. And Brian Abreu is still back out for the Astros on the mound. And here comes Dylan Moore to lead off. So Dylan Moore, Leody Taveras, and Miles Mastrobuoni. 2 of 3 of those guys have homered in today's game. First pitch to Dylan Moore. Inside, nearly hits him, a slider. Try to backdoor him. Good with you there. Ty France been pretty good for the Twins this year. I looked into him, found out he's a former Mariner. Yeah. Yeah, he's one of the guys I really liked when I started watching baseball. And the 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Slider that time. And we're going to the beginning of that bat because Stream Ace blows. But yeah, I saw Ty France play a few times. It was good to always see him play. Like in person, I mean. And the 1-1 to Dylan Moore. Outside. Slider misses away. 2 balls and a strike now. Carlos Vargas in the bullpen warming up for the Mariners. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 97 on the upper outside part of the plate. 2-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Dylan Moore is out swinging. And there's 1 away. First pitch to Taveras is up and away. Taveras homered. The first pitch that he saw during this entire ball game gave the Mariners a 1-0 lead in the 3rd. His second home run as a Mariner, the 1-0, is aligned in a right center field for a base hit. Leody Taveras has a 2-hit day. And it comes here with 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. 3 hits. I forgot. I totally forgot Taveras had a second hit earlier where Cal Raleigh would end up being thrown out at home. At least it looks like Seattle should get the win here, and the Red Sox already have me riding high. Hope they can slaughter the Reds again tomorrow. Or that would be the Orioles, no? Miles Mastrobuoni, 1 for 2 with a home run and a walk. Second home run of his career. Snap throw to first base, and he's out. Leody Taveras is caught sleeping at first base. And there's 2 away. Wow. You don't see that very often. And yeah, he's out. Leody is 3 for 4. He was 3 for 4. First pitch to Miles Mastrobuoni is in there, but called a ball. Very clearly a strike, but does not go Brian Abreu's way. Miles Mastrobuoni gets a lucky break there. I'll take it. 1 ball and no strikes now. First pitch, or the 1-0 is up and away. So Taveras is caught sleeping at first base. So now instead of being 1 on with 1 out, it's nobody on with 2 outs. 2-0. Downstairs 3-0. Ben Williamson on deck. Should Miles Mastrobuoni reach? Before not a bad night for him? Absolutely not. The 3-0. In there for a strike down the middle, 96. The 3-1. Low and inside for ball 4. Miles Mastrobuoni works a 2-out walk. And here comes Ben Williamson. Ben Williamson walked back in the 5th inning. He's 0 for 2. First pitch to Ben Williamson is well outside for ball 1. Or sorry, yeah, ball 1. I don't know why. I was thinking ball 2 for a second. The 1-0. Outside once again, 98. Misses in the other batter's box. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Ben Williamson. J.P. Crawford on deck. Should Ben Williamson reach? Snap throw to first base. Not in time. Miles Mastrobuoni back safely. Astros bullpen warming up. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 97. Looked like he got going a little bit too early. Forrest Whitley, the righty, warming up in the Astros bullpen. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. 99 on the outer half of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ben Williamson now. Mariners looking to try and add on to their lead here in the top of the 8th. 2-run lead is manageable, but you would love more. The 2-2. Swinging a foul at 100. Triple digits from Bryan Abreu gets fouled off. For not bad for night for him. Yeah, Leody Taveras has been pretty good since he came over as a Mariner, and lately he's been doing really well. The 2-2. High and tight. Count now draws full. Bryan Abreu in relief has thrown almost 30 pitches now. About to throw pitch number 27 in relief. Payoff pitch to Williamson. Snap throw to first base. Is not in time. So 2 disengagements so far from Bryan Abreu. Does it again without getting Mastrobuoni at first. It is a disengagement balk. The runner will go on the pitch, though. Here comes. Strike 3 called. Slider right down the middle. Locks up Ben Williamson. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Mariners lead 5-3. There we go. Got it right. Astros are down to their final 6 outs. The Mariners leading by 2. Mariners looking to lock things down. Carlos Vargas should be set to come out. Here comes Carlos Vargas for the 8th inning. So Victor Caratini, the switch hitter, should be leading off. Here comes, Victor Caratini, so it should be 5-6-7 for the Astros, or 6-7-8. First pitch to Caratini is grounded up the middle, nicked off the glove. Dylan Moore has it cleanly, throws on a first in time. 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 8th. Donovan Solano in at first base now for the Mariners. Dylan Moore at second. Some defensive changes. And here comes Jake Myers. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch to Jake Myers is in there for a strike. Looked a little bit inside, but Carlos Vargas gets the call. Jake Myers 2 for 3, 2 singles and a strikeout. The 0-1. Swinging a ground ball right off of Cal's leg. 99-mile-per-hour sinker downstairs. It's 0-2. Carlos Vargas smiling because Cal got hit in a spot not many people want to get hit in. At least not near. Josh Hader warming up in the Astros bullpen. Astros closer. Recently signed to a very big contract just last season. His second year with the Astros, if I'm not mistaken. The 0-2 to Jake Myers. Swinging a fly ball to center field. Julio backs up on it. In front of it, makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Cam Smith, another Matt Astro with a 2-hit night. With a single and a double. First pitch to Cam Smith is grounded to J.P. Crawford. Tough play, throws across his body, and it's not in time. An infield single by Cam Smith, and the tying run is now at the plate. A tough play by J.P. Crawford, but Cam Smith just a little too speedy. Cam Smith beats it by about a half step or so. Just barely beats it. 3-hit game for Cam Smith, his first in his big league career. Tying run out at the plate, and Mauricio Dubon. First pitch to Mauricio. Swinging a ground ball through the right side for a base hit. Cam Smith is going to go first to just stop at second, sorry. Now the go-ahead run is at the plate in Jeremy Pena. So 2 2-out singles for the Astros, and this game has gotten a little bit dicier. Carlos Vargas now is going to have to work out of a jam after 2 relatively easy outs. Here comes Jeremy Pena. Oh boy, Jose Altuve on deck. Should Jeremy Pena reach? If not, Altuve will lead off the bottom of the 9th. 19-game hitting streak on the line for Jeremy Pena, or at least in home games. 19-game home hitting streak. 0 for 3 today so far on a hit by pitch. Vargas the set. Steps off. Gotta have it here. Would love to even up this series here. Mariners up by 2. Tying runs are on. The tying run is at first base. First pitch to Jeremy Pena. At the knees, but lowered by Cal for ball 1. Hey, what's going on, Dan? Good to see you. Good to see you. Your name sounds very familiar. I'm sure you've been in here before, or at least I'm guessing you have. It's good to see you once again. In a tough spot here. 1 ball, no strikes to Jeremy Pena. Go-ahead run is at the plate in Jeremy Pena. Crowd is very much into it. Carlos Vargas, 1 out away from getting out of this jam. Mariners up by 2, 5-3, 2 on, 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mariners looking to even up this series, and I guess they're having some pitch comm issues, so Cal's going to walk out to Carlos Vargas. Big spot here. The Astros fan is being very loud. They're really getting into it here in the late stages of this ball game. 1 ball and no strikes to Jeremy Pena. Not sure if we're all set to play yet. Big spot for the Mariners here. Surprised they didn't want to go get Munoz for a potential 4-out save, but they're sticking with Vargas. Biggest at-bat of the year so far for the Mariners. The 1-0 pitch to Jeremy Pena. Ground ball down the line, just foul. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice play by the ball boy. On the left field line. Count evens up. Many fans on their feet as Pena represents the go-ahead run. The 1-1. A ground ball charged by Williamson, steps on third, and he gets out of it. Carlos Vargas gets out of the 2-man on jam, and we go to the 9th inning. Mariners still up by 2. Thank goodness. Jammed him a little bit, and Williamson kept him himself to get the force out at third. But that means Jose Altuve will lead off 9th in the bottom of the 9th inning. So we're definitely not out of the woods yet, but that is a start. Let's do some scoreboard watching in the meantime. Because last I checked, the Rockies were beating the Yankees, and they still are. And the Yankees are going to be down to their final 3 outs. They just went away scoreless in the 8th. I want to hear Cal Raleigh or Aaron Goldsmith's call on the Cal Raleigh home run, by the way. Would love to hear that. Just to hear Goldie. I love hearing Aaron Goldsmith. So here comes Josh Hader in the top of the ninth inning here trying to shut down the Mariners, or at least hold them to a just 2-run lead. 1.71 ERA so far in 21 complete innings. 20th appearance for Hader. And then for the Mariners, Andres Munoz will set to come on for the bottom of the ninth inning. First pitch to J.P. Crawford. It's a fly ball to left field. Jose Altuve runs out to go get it, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out in the ninth inning. J.P. Crawford flies out to left. Here comes Mitch Garver. Mitch Garver pinch hit for Jorge Polanco in the DH spot earlier in this game. 0 for 5 with 5 Ks against Josh Hader in his career. First pitch to Mitch Garver is swung on and missed. Really funky slider that had Garver fooled. The 0-1. At the knees for a strike, 2 straight sliders. Swing and a miss and a called strike, it's 0-2. And Garver calls time, Julio on deck. Munoz now warming up in the Mariners bullpen. It'll be the 0-2 to Garver is cracked to center field. Myers goes back on it and he makes the catch. Good swing by Mitch Garver, just hit it a little too hard. 2 outs. First time that Garver has not struck out against Josh Hader in his career. And here comes Julio. Julio tied the game back in the 7th inning on an RBI double down the right field line. J.P. Crawford came around to score, and the pitch after, Julio came around to score on a Cal Raleigh skyscraping 2-run home run off the right field foul pole. Julio 1 for 4 so far with the double. Takes the first pitch just a touch high, but clips the strike zone. 0-1. The 0-1. Outside. Changeup misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Julio Rodriguez. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Slider downstairs. Really never got a piece of the strike zone. Was downstairs the whole way. Julio offers at it. It's 1-2. Isaac Paredes, Jose Altuve, and Yainer Diaz up in the bottom of the ninth. Definitely not an easy task. Both of them have multi-hit days. First 2, at least 2 out of the 3 have multi-hit days, I should say, as Julio calls for time. One, 2 to Julio. High and tight. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swinging a ground ball. Jeremy Pena bobbles it, and he's going to throw to first, and Julio does not beat it out. We go to the bottom of the ninth, and you really thought Julio could have gotten there, but after the bobble, but I guess he wasn't running his full speed for whatever reason. So here we are on the bottom of the ninth inning. Astros down to their final 3 outs. Mariners trying to keep hold of a 2-run lead. And here comes Andres Munoz to try and get the save. Munoz still has yet to give up an earned run on the season. .21 2/3 innings. He's going to face Paredes, Altuve, and Yainer Diaz. First pitch to Isaac Paredes is in there for a strike at 99 on the corner. Paredes 2 for 4 with a 2-run home run. I think I may just mention that, but I have a quick memory, at least when I'm talking. Super quickly, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Slows him down with a slider. 0-2 to Paredes now. Altuve on deck. The 0-2. Swinging a fly ball to center field. Julio has a beat on it. Makes the catch. 1 away. Astros down to their final 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Mariners looking to tie this series up at 1 game apiece after the Mariners got routed last night 9-2. And here comes Altuve. 3 hits with 3 singles. 3 for 4 so far today. Rounded out his most important time up so far back in the 7th inning. I think it was the 7th. Jose Altuve's 3 for 9 against Andres all time with an RBI. First pitch to Altuve. Fouls off 100 upstairs. It's 0-1. Andres Munoz, one of the best closers, if not the best closer in all of baseball right now, statistically. And the 0-1 to Altuve. Ground ball foul. 2 pitches, 2 strikes to Jose Altuve. With 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Mariners play tomorrow at 1:10 Pacific Standard Time, which unfortunately I will not be able to cover the full game, as I do have work tomorrow. And the 0-2. Swinging a fly ball to left field. Left fielder Rosarena has a beat on it, making way for Julio, and Julio makes the catch. 2 away. I got a little dicey. They were basically shoulder to shoulder. Rosarena and Rodriguez were shoulder to shoulder in left center field. Thankfully, Julio took charge. Center fielder usually takes charge in those moments. I guess Julio may not have heard Randy. But the out counts all the same, and here comes Yainer Diaz, who's the last hope for the Astros. Yainer Diaz hit by a pitch and a walk. Today so far 0 for 2. First pitch to Yainer is swung on, popped up. That's going to do it. Dylan Moore calls everybody off in shallow center, and that is the ball game. The Mariners with another come-from-behind victory, and it comes in a 5-3 win in Houston to square up this 4-game set at a game apiece. A great game overall. Had a lot of drama. 3 players hitting home runs, Cal Raleigh, Leo Taveras, and Miles Mastrobuoni, which honestly is one heck of a 3-people stretch to hit home runs. And that is going to be the ball game here tonight, folks. Mariners get that win, improve to 29-21, and get back up 3.5 games up on the Astros in the American League West standings. That is what we love to see. I won't be here, unfortunately, the next 2 games. Hopefully, those games end up working out for the Mariners, but I should be back for the next upcoming Mariners homestand because this is the final series in a 3-city road trip. Yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. I'm just going to get back to it. Kind of got a little bit of a headache going, maybe like right here, my cheekbones. Kind of just going to relax the rest of my night. Got nothing else going on, so yeah, appreciate y'all coming out. It means a hell of a lot. I will see you all the next time I see you. So just look out, keep post notifications and live notifications on. And yeah, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the stream as well. We're so close to reaching 200 subscribers, and we're going to try to reach that as soon as possible for the funsies. It'd be nice. Anyway, appreciate y'all hanging out. It means a hell of a lot, and I'll see y'all around. Peace out, guys.